Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library.
Hi, welcome to Tuition, and I am very, very excited, and I'm enjoying this particular module very much because first of all, these are mine, this kit is mine, and I'm being taught by the fantastic Graham Fox, and I think that I am slowly becoming a rock goddess.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yay! I have been practicing and you've watched me.
Good, yes.
Yes, every time we have a little break, I bash these babies out, and I've been told to put the sticks down, Sam. Okay, and I'm going to pass over to you now. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today?
Okay, today we're going to look at some simple drum fills to go with the grooves that we've already learnt.
Okay.
We're going to introduce the tom-toms, which we haven't used yet, the 3 drums here, and we're also going to use the crash cymbal. Okay, so we're going to...
That's the loud one, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yep.
It is indeed. So we're just going to look at how to play the drums. There's, you play the toms with the tip of your stick.
Okay.
And then you play the cymbals.
Can I pick this up now?
With your... Not yet. The cymbals with the shoulder of your stick. Okay, so the tip is the top bit, the ball of the stick,
yep.
And the shoulder is anything below down to, we're going to use up to about there maybe. So what we're going to start off with doing is maybe just recap some of the stuff that we've done in the first 2 sessions.
I think that's a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
So the guys know what we've been doing.
So we had 3 or 4 basic grooves using the hi-hat counting in quarter notes, and we're going to play that on all 4 beats, 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Bass drum on beat 1, and
yep.
then snare drum on beat 3. That was the first groove that we
yep,
did,
that was,
which
yep.
sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then we added an extra bass drum on beat 2, so you get this kind of sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boom.
Yep. Exactly. Then we took one of the bass drums out, so we took out beat 1, left beat 2 on the bass, 3 on the snare, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that.
Boom.
And the last one that we did was playing the bass drum on beat 2, snare on 3, bass on 4. So you get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're the four sort of basic elements that we've learnt so far.
Yep.
And we're going to put that together with some fills around the kit. So what I'd like to do first is maybe just get you, as a warm-up, get you playing the first groove that we learnt, the Billie Jean groove.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So after 4, we'll just get you doing that, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare. Okay, that's good, but you've got the bass drum going with the snare as well.
Oh.
So let's try that again. Bass, then snare. They should be going in
Dum.
alternate.
Da.
Yeah, exactly.
Da.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare. Exactly. Great. Okay. That is going to be the groove that we're going to use for when we're practicing our fills. We're going to just use that groove.
Okay.
Okay. So you play the toms exactly the way that you've been playing the hi-hat and the snare drum with the tip of the stick. Now, some students, when I've taught them in the past, have played like this, and they keep their sticks stuck to the drums, so it sounds like this.
So it's kind of muted.
Muted, exactly.
Exciting. Really.
Now, when you're playing, if you throw a tennis ball at a wall, it will come bouncing back to you. So the way that you throw the stick, it can do a lot of work for you. It should, ideally, come straight back to you, like that. So when you play a drum, it doesn't stick on the drum. Yeah, try that. Exactly. Now, as I said before, the fingers, the back 3 fingers, we're going to use just to support the stick so that it doesn't fly too far back as you come back, but don't grip too hard.
Okay.
So as you're playing round the kit, you should follow that same method and just let the sticks come back so you get that kind of sound. Okay? And that's basically the first fill we're going to do. We're going to do hand to hand right, left, because you're right-handed. We're going to start with your strong hand, okay? And it'll be right, left, right, left, right, left. And we're moving into eighth notes now. So the groove is in quarter notes, and the fill is in eighth notes, all right? When you're playing that, if you're starting with your right hand will play all the beats,
Right.
just as it has done over here, and the left hand then plays all the ands. Okay, so you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, just like that. So beats in the right hand, ands in the left. Okay? And if I just demonstrate that, I'm going to play the crash as well. And one more thing that we want to talk about is the way that you play the crash. Again, with the shoulder of the stick. If I was to play it with the tip, you'd get this kind of sound. If I play it with the shoulder of the stick, you get a much bigger sound. It's a lot louder and punchier. Okay? And generally, you'll play the bass drum with a crash cymbal. Pretty much always. And I'll just demonstrate with the first fill we're going to learn. Basic groove, fill. First time I'm going to crash, I'm not going to put a bass drum with it so you can hear the difference. Second time I'll put the bass drum in, you'll get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, third bar, and fill now.
First time you didn't use the bass, sorry, the bass drum, and the second time you did, and it really kind of finished off that phrase. Yeah, it was a lot more fuller.
Exactly,
suppose,
because this is quite a high sounding instrument in the great scheme of things, and this is a low sounding instrument. If you put the two together, it's a nice big sound. If you leave it without, it sounds really thin.
Okay.
Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do is just getting used to playing, bringing the right hand from here down to here. We're not actually going to put the left hand in the fill yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to play 3 bars of the basic groove, bass drum on 1, snare drum on 3.
Okay.
And then on the 4th bar, you'll bring your right hand down and play 1, 2, 3, 4, and crash on the first beat of the next bar.
Now my crash is over
with
there.
The bass drum. It is indeed.
So I'm going to have to go.
Reach over.
No.
So we're just going to do the right hand.
Yeah.
1,
2,
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, crash.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. And then the crash. Okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's just try that. I'll just get you to do it first. Okay? So 3 bars of the groove, 4 beats on the snare with the right hand. Don't forget to keep the stick coming away from the drum, and then play the crash on the first beat of the next bar. Okay? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, bar 2, bar 3, and now fill.
I did both.
You did do both. But it was good though.
No,
you got it right.
No.
But we'll just
I forgot because where I was going, so I need to do it the very
just as a warm-up,
so
we'll just put
this
the
hand,
right hand
okay?
in.
So
Exactly.
stop getting too
Again?
of yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, bar 2. This time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. Great, exactly. So let's just go around that, and what we'll do is we'll make a 4-bar loop where I play first and then you play. And the crash, when I play my crash, that's the first beat of your 4 bars, okay? So when I finish, you're already starting, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third bar and fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. So that's great, okay? That was all in quarter notes still, okay? So when we add the 8th notes, you have to think about counting slightly differently. So you can count all the way through the groove with the 8th notes, and it would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's the kind of idea. But you don't have to. You just have to think. When you get to the fill, you go from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I've seen in the past some students have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2.
Yeah. And
just and you're actually making it.
Yeah,
it's going half time because 8th notes go twice as fast as quarter notes.
Okay.
So when you're counting, either count 8th notes all the way through, or just be aware that when you get to the fill, it's got to go twice as fast with the ands in between. Okay. So this time we're going to do exactly the same exercise, but putting the left hand in.
Right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, bar 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
Okay. Sorry, I was
That's
just
where you
watching
take
you.
it,
Okay, do you want to do it?
Let's
And
try
then I'll
that
go
one
in.
more time,
Yep.
okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Third bar and fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Great. Okay.
Yeah,
Good work.
kind of.
Pretty much. Saw the right hand come down a
I
bit
know,
early
I don't
there.
know what that was. I think I was trying to show off a bit.
That was good though. It still kept the beat going. That's the main
Yeah,
important
okay.
thing. Okay, now you've got your crash over that side. My
Yeah.
crash is over here. If I was to do the fill with the left hand, starting with the left hand, doing it still hand to hand, you can still play it that way, and it's easy for me to play a crash with my left. So if I'm playing hand to hand, it'd be left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, crash. Now with you, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So maybe we'll just finish up on the hi-hat for you. So you'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That kind of thing. And if you want to open it up, just to give it a bit more length.
Okay.
When you're opening it up, just open it so that they're still touching, and you'll get a kind of open hi-hat sound. Exactly. So we're just trying to mimic a crash because you haven't got one on that side. So
I'm going to practice this over the break because we have to go to a break now,
All right.
unfortunately. Over the break, if you want to practice it, you practice it on your knees. That's great. But we will see after the break. I'm concentrating. Thank you.
Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library. Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library.
Hi, welcome back. Now this is the face of concentration. Yes, I actually have been, I'm not talking for once actually, which is a big thing for me. Through the break I was practicing. You've really got my attention with this because I'm having to think about what my foot's doing, the mathematical way of doing it, speaking it out loud, which bit's doing what. I'm pretty tired actually, but I'm absolutely loving it. I really am.
Good.
So, carrying it on.
okay.
We were talking about the right hand.
Well, we've already led the fill with the right hand, and I
Yes.
just want you to practice because it's good not to get into the position where your strong hand is always dictating how you play.
Yeah.
So we just want to kind of keep the left hand up to speed with what we're doing as a lead hand as well. So this is just a practice exercise really, but we're just going to do the same thing,
Okay.
leading with the left hand. Okay. So we'll just practice the fill quickly with the left hand, and then I'll also show the downsides to leading with the left hand as well as a right-handed player.
Okay.
Okay, so same thing but leading with the left hand, so you'll get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and crash. And as I said before, because your crash is over there, we're just going to play the hi-hat and imagine that there would be a crash there for you. Okay, so let's just do the same 4-bar thing. 3 bars of groove, 1 bar of fill, leading with the left hand this time, and then I'll play a crash and you play the hi-hat.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, bar 2, bar 3, and with the left, 1 and 2, 2, bar 3. Exactly.
Oh, it's really hard.
Feels awkward, doesn't it? But that's just
Yeah,
because you're
it doesn't
right-handed
feel
and
right.
you want to lead with your right hand. But that's really just for something for the students to practice at home, really, so that they get used to leading with the left hand and see how it feels.
Yep.
Okay. But next off, we're going to move around the kit now. Okay. Using the toms. So the first fill we're going to learn is exactly the same amount of notes as we did on the snare drum.
Yep.
But we're going to put 2 on the snare, 2 on the high tom, 2 on the middle tom, and 2 on the low tom, and then finish with the crash. Now, because your crash is over there, it's perfect for coming round the kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. Okay? If you haven't got the luxury of having 2 crashes, you just have to get your hand back up over here and play over here. So I'll demonstrate exactly what we're going to do, and don't forget to make sure that your stick comes away from the heads of the drums. So that we'll get this. 3 bars of groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2, bar 3. Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, and we'll do that trading thing again. So I'll start, you take over, I take over, you take over, and we'll just go around that for a while, see how that feels. Okay. Now, something we could just practice, and I like to think about where we're moving around, and you can just again practice the right hand, and it just gets you used to moving around the kit. So the first exercise maybe we'll do is just playing quarter notes around the kit without the left hand in the fill. So the same thing. Okay, just to get used to moving. So we'll do that as a 4-bar trade. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2, bar 3, and the fill with the right hand only. 1, 2, 3. And you take over
with the right hand.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you start, and I'll pick up after you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2, bar 3, and round the kit. 1, 2, 3. Bar 2, bar 3, a 1, 2, bar 3. This time we're going to add the 8th notes. Bar 3, bar 2, bar 3 with the left hand. Exactly. Bar 3. Bar 3. Fantastic. So you've got your fill round the kit. Now, I'm going to explain why. Obviously with the left hand, if you were leading with the left hand doing exactly the same thing, every time you move from a higher tom to a lower tom, because the last note that you play on each drum will be with your right hand, you're always having to move really quickly to get your hand over. Do you see what I mean? And often what happens is you end up kind of hitting the rims of the drums and your sticks all the time, and it'll end up kind of falling over yourself. So that's why we're leading with the right hand, because every time you play with the right, it gets out the way and you can move it to the next drum. So you should think about that as you're playing. Think about moving. As soon as you've played your right hand, your left hand's coming down, your right hand moves across. So across and then down here, and then you play your crash. So that's why generally you won't lead with your left hand on things like this, going round the kit, because it just doesn't work. Okay. Obviously if you were coming from the bottom all the way up back to the top again, left, 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 left would be perfect. But as we're going around this way, leading with the right seems to work out really well. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. So that's the second fill we've learnt, right? And
we're going to do
more. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Just because I would like to practice it.
Okay.
Just go around again.
All right, let's do a 4-bar loop again.
Right.
Okay, me starting.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2. Bass, snare, fill. Bar 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bass, snare, bass, snare. Sam, your confidence is obviously growing. It's getting louder and louder as
Is
we go.
it?
It is. But that's no problem,
That's
okay.
exactly why my mother would not let me learn.
Okay, one more fill?
Yeah.
All right. This one we're going to do, it's going to split into two halves, okay? Now the first half is exactly as the same as the first fill, just on the snare, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 notes on the snare. The second half is going to be 1 on each tom. So in total you end up doing 5 on the snare. Okay, but we're going to learn it in two halves. So the first half is going to finish on the first note of the second half.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Right.
So you play 1 and 2 and 3. That's the beginning of the second half, but we're going to finish just there. So you get right, left, right, finishing there. 1 and 2 and 3.
Yep.
That's it. And starting. Good. All right, that's the first half. Second half is going to be right on the snare, exactly, left on the high tom, right on the middle tom, left on the low tom, and then crash with the right hand. So you'll get this, and this is the second half.
That's exactly what you shouldn't do. Try it again.
Good. So that would be beats 3, 4, and then 1 again. So, hold on, sorry. My mistake. No, that's right.
Yeah.
3 and 4 and exactly.
Okay.
So you get 1 and 2 and then the next half 3 and 4 and crash. Exactly.
Okay, should we
Fill
go for
number
it?
3. Okay, so with 3 bars of groove at the beginning, and then the fill. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Bass, snare, bass. Here goes the fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
No, that was terrible.
Well, you got round it with one hand,
I
but we're
know.
going to try and keep it hand to hand.
Okay.
Okay, so don't panic when you get to there. All right, and again, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Bass, snare, bass, snare. Right, left, right, left, right. Okay, right. Now,
Hide behind the drums.
that's fine. Okay, we're making a little bit of a hash at the end of the fill, okay? So just something that you might think about practicing is taking the very first bit of the groove. Now, only the first 2 beats. This is just a little exercise that we'll do.
Okay, we might have to save this for next time,
Okay.
or you can have a little private lesson with me, because we're actually going to play out now with you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for a fantastic lesson again. I'm
Pleasure.
really enjoying it, and I'm going to be practicing this tonight on my night off. I can't believe it. Thanks very much. We hope you enjoyed it, guys. Practice on your knees if you're on a drum kit, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library. Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library.
Hi, welcome to Tuition and this particular module that has got me focused and concentrated. Yes, it is the drums. These are my sticks and this is my lovely shiny kit. And this gentleman watching over me is Graham Fox. Hello, Graham.
Hello.
I must say that I've been having loads of fun. This has been a particularly favourite module of mine, as you know.
Good.
And every time we do a module or an episode, we kind of get a little bit more and a little bit more complicated.
Yes.
So, what are we doing today?
Well, I think what we should do first of all is just do a recap of the beats that we did and the fills that we did in the last episode. So, what we need to do, I think, we'll set you a bit of a challenge.
Very good at challenges.
All right. And you know the 3 fills that we've learnt? We'll have a go at trading the 3 fills. So I'll play 3 bars of groove.
Sticks down.
And then play the first bar
Okay.
of fill. Then you do 3 bars of groove and play the second fill with the 2 on each one. Like that. Then I'll do the third one, which is the 5 on the snare. So the first half's all snare, 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and, going round the kit, starting on the snare. So the first one was on the snare, all on the snare, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Second one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the final one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All finishing with
Crash!
and a bass drum. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's just go around that. I play the first with 3 bars of groove in front of it. You play the second fill. I play the third fill. You play the first fill. I play the second fill. You play the third fill. Did I say that right? Maybe not, but you get the idea. Okay, so we're going to do it nice and slowly. All right, whole bar in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Watch the tempo. 2 round the kit.
Sorry, I just totally messed that up.
So,
There's a fear in my face.
second fill, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and crash.
Come on, man, Kim.
Okay.
Get it together.
All right. Let's go from the beginning again. I'll
I think we
start.
should, yeah. I think we should just forget it all about that and start again.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Coming up to the fill, third bar. Here we go. Good. Bar 2. Bar 3. And here we go with the fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and crash. Second bar. Third bar. All on the snare this time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. Second bar. Third bar. Round the kit. This one's the tough one. Third bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Got it right. Second bar. Third bar on the snare. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Round the kit. Coming up to the third bar now. Okay?
Now, I don't actually know how that happened that I got that right. I think
That was good.
was a fluke.
I think I just want to show how to break down the third fill, because it is hard.
Yeah,
just for
it was
anyone,
hard. And
anyone
that
that's
was
struggling.
Just one off that I got there.
Yeah, I thought we'd stop while we were ahead, But there's, just breaking something down, it's a really good thing. If you're struggling, break it down, slow it down, and I'm going to show you how you think about breaking down the third fill. So a good way to do it is just take the first half
Yep.
and then just end on beat 3. So you get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then next. So adding one note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Last note, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and crash.
Now, when I was doing it, I was aware, which I don't know if you spotted that, I think I got my
Hands the wrong way
hand
round.
wrong. Yeah.
Actually, I didn't.
Ah!
I'll be honest. But
I don't know
yeah.
if I did. I'm just thinking.
I think it
because
was right.
Concentrating on the beat. I think I'd.
We'll have a look back and inspect. But let's just try doing that. Just working the first 2 beats, finishing on beat 3. When I'm comfortable that you're comfortable, we'll move on and add the next note. And you'll just hear me add it, and then the next time you can add it as well. When you hear me add the next note, you add it as well, and then the last note, and then we're pretty much done.
Okay.
Okay? So we'll just keep going round and round it as a 1-bar loop now, doing it together. Okay?
Yep.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. Now add the next note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and last note. Sticks. Okay, hold on. Right, there's a little bit of improvisation going on there with the sticking. Okay, interesting, and to be honest, it does work that way.
But it's not right.
But it's not right the way I asked you to do it. Okay, see,
Being told
sometimes
off.
you were doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
And it
Now,
should
if
be.
you do that,
Yeah.
that's fine, but then you've got to get all the way up to the crash from the right hand. So you finished on your right hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you've got to get to the crash, which doesn't make it that easy, or you do it with your left hand. But because your crash is over there, getting your left hand over to your crash is a bit of a mission, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's avoid that. And the other one that you did was 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and double there, which again leaves you in the same situation. You've either got to play it with your left or get your right hand. Having already played 2 notes there, a third one there. Now if you speed it up, yeah, really quick. So you don't really want to, it's much easier just to keep it hand to hand as we were playing on the snare drum, so that it just flows really nicely around the kit. So let's try and get the right sticking, and this time put 3 bars of groove in front of every time we do it. Okay, so we've built it up, we broke it down, built it back up again, and now we're going to put the groove in as well. And every time you finish the fill, you're going to put a
Crash beach.
exactly
Crash
bash.
What?
Crash and a bash.
A crash and a bash.
All right, okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and third bar. Now the fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and second bar. Third bar. Fill. What's that sticking? Second bar. Third bar, keep it hand to hand. So we get right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, crash. Second bar. Third bar.
Right. sorry for being absolutely thick, but can we just go over that handing again?
Yes. Okay.
Sticking, handing, whatever.
So build it up. If you get it correct, move straight on to the next one. But we're going to start off with this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and next note. 1 and 2 and 3 and starting with the right hand. And then left up. 2 and 3 left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. That's it. That's it. Now the next right. Good. Now the last one.
All right. That right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Teacher is always right.
Last time through that?
Yep.
Yeah? Then we're going to move on to something new.
Ooh.
Okay, right. 1 count in, 3 bars of groove, fill, 3 bars of groove, fill.
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Good. Second bar. Third bar. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Great.
I think you've got it.
Absolutely brilliant. Right. Okay. Quickly, what we're going to do in the next half?
Well, basically, we're going to take something quite a bit harder. Okay, a combination of quarter notes and eighth notes as a fill, and we're going to play a 2-bar fill. So far we've been doing 1-bar fills. We're going to
Quarter
add
notes, semi-notes.
we're going to add rests as well.
Okay, we're going to go to a break, so come back soon and watch me go, whoa!
Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library. Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library.
Hi, welcome back after the break. This is the drum tuition for Tuition, and I am doing so well. I just say myself, I think I'm doing all right. No, I'm doing all right. I need a lot more practice to be the next Sheila E, as I said, or the girl from the Bangles. Don't know what her name was, but that's
Sheila E.
Yeah, Sheila E. But obviously, that one we did before with the fill-ins, finally mastered that. What are we going to do next?
Well, as I said, we were going to do some clapping things. So put your sticks down. Okay. You'll get them back in a minute. Okay. What we're going to do now is clap our way through the fill that we're going to practice, just to get used to playing the rhythms, because as I said, we're going to combine quarter notes and eighth notes and just reading the rest. So anyone that's got the visuals at home, use them. Just get used to reading the different shapes and what eighth notes look like compared to quarter notes.
They're going to be on the
'cause
bottom
they're
of the
different.
screen.
Yeah. So it's a 2-bar fill, which sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So what I'd like to get to you doing is clapping that as well with me. So should I break it down for you?
I think you should.
Yeah? First half
Far too
only.
complicated.
Okay? Sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Exactly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Second half, it's easy. It goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, shall I?
Mm.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and without the and of
Sorry.
4. Now, good way of remembering
Look at
this, and this is one of my teachers taught me this. Don't know why it's this, but it works. Flats in Dagenham. So you get flats in Dagenham. Okay, it's a really common fill for drummers to use. So it goes flats in Dagenham, crash. Okay, so we're going to get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and exactly. Got that?
I think so.
First half. See how your memory is. Memory. First half. After me, I'll show you.
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so we're doing a kind of call and response. I clap it first, you do it afterwards.
Oh, we be.
Happy with that?
No, but
Okay, let's go around it a couple
on.
more times. Okay. 1 and 2 and sorry. I'll try that again. After 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Good. Let's try and put that together so you get now the 2-bar fill. All right? It'll sound like this. So I'll do it once, then you do it. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4. So you put the 2 together.
Okay.
Yeah? Try again. So I'm doing 2 bars, then you do 2 bars.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Your turn.
Oh my goodness, what is going on with me today?
Shall we try
I'm
again?
actually seeing 2 of you now.
Tell you what, I'll slow it down just a
Yeah,
little bit for you.
please do, yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Exactly. Okay, got the clapping thing. Now we need to figure out which hands we're going to play it with, and this is
These
really
ones.
important.
So funny.
It's not going to be hand to hand. It's not going to be right, left, right, left, right. That's the way it would be hand to hand. What we're actually going to do is this. Right, right, left, left, right. So let's just go back to the first half and get the sticking right. So I'll go over it again. Right, right, left, left, right. And you say it whilst clapping.
Right, left, left, right.
Good. Right, right, left, left, right.
Right, left, left, right.
Good. Second half is this. Right, 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 left, right.
Right, right, right. Right, left, right.
Exactly. Right, 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 left, right.
Right, left, right.
Good. Okay. Now, if we put this onto the snare drum, you'll get this. Okay. First and second bar together. Right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right.
Right, left, left, right. Right, left, right.
Exactly. Try that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. And right, right, left, left, right. Right, this time right, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. Very good. Pleased with yourself? Because we're not finished yet.
I'm just taking it slow.
You got the sticking.
Yep.
Now we're going to move it round the kit. Okay, and I'll just explain why we've taken that sticking. If you were to play eighth notes all the way through hand to hand, obviously it'd just be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now if you go through the fill that we're doing at the moment, and I'm going to just show it in accents so you can see why we're doing this sticking. You get this. Right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. So all I'm doing is keeping it hand to hand, but we're not playing I was playing some smaller than others. We're only playing the accented notes, what are called accented notes, i.e. the loud notes. We're not going to play the quiet notes. Okay, so that's why we're doing that sticking. But I'm just going to show you how to move it around the kit, and this is just one way. You can choose your own way, but I've decided that I'm going to teach you this way.
Okay.
So, first note on the snare drum, which is a right, then 2 on the high tom, right, left. So you get this, right, right, left, okay? 4th note on the middle tom with your left hand, 5th note on the floor tom with your right hand. So you get this, right, right, left, left, right.
Right, right, left.
So
right.
high tom. First note on the snare. Exactly, just like that.
Fluke.
First time. After 4, just the first half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, right, left, left, right. Good. Second half's a lot easier than the first half. That fits quite nicely around the kit, doesn't it? Because of the way that we're doing it. If you were doing hand to hand 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, that's the way it works really well. So you're going to go right, right, left, left, right. Okay.
Yep.
Second half. Right, 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 left, right. So everything on the snare except the very last note. Great. I'll do the first half. You do the second half. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. Right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. Okay. Let's swap roles. Okay. So you're doing the first half. Right, right, left, left, right. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. Right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. Right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. I tell you what, I'm so busy watching you, just checking that you're going to get it right. I forget to come in. But that's great. Now we've got to put it together.
Okay.
Once we've done that, we're going to put some groove with it. Okay.
Okay.
So what are you going to finish with? What are you going to finish with?
Crash bang.
Exactly. Okay. After 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and right, right, left, left, right, 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 left, right. Crash. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and.
One more time. Let me get this right. Come on, ranking.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll play 2 bars of groove, and then you try doing the fill, because then it makes it sound kind of okay. And this is the way that everyone can practice it at home. As a loop.
We're going to have one of this, and then we're going to play us out. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second bar. Now do a fill. Here we go. Right, right, left, left, right. Right, 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 left, right. Last time. Here we go. Fill. That'll do.
Okay. I did it! Woo! Okay, so we're going to play out now. Thank you very much, Graham.
Pleasure. Get
practicing at home, and we'll see you in the next module. Mr. Graham Fox, take it away.
Tuition is sponsored by Lick Library.